Welcome to Petrol and welcome back to the Abarth 124 Spider. Today we're heading to Donnington Park for the fulfillment of a childhood dream. Today I get to drive my very first fully race prepared car on a racetrack and I can't wait. This is going to be fun. So it is very early in the morning and we're up here in Nottinghamshire, and this is my home patch. This is where I was brought up. I actually stopped with Mum at Petrol last night. Now, if you've been watching my channel long enough, you will probably know by now that I have a major soft spot for a Lancia Delta HF Integrale. In fact, last year I was lucky enough, thanks to a mate of mine, Ellis, to drive back-to-back a beautiful yellow road-going Lancia Delta HF Integrale, and then jumped into his fully rally-prepared, martini-liveried, iconic rally car. A very special day. Now, thanks to the wonders of the internet, a very cool guy called Richard watched that video, and Richard races a Lancia Integrale on circuit. Beautiful car, martini livery, iconic, the works. And Richard reached out to me a couple of months ago now and said, would you like to come and drive my racing car? I've got a test day at Silverstone and I thought you'd like to drive it and do a video. I was like, oh my goodness, absolutely. And unfortunately, the car then had some engine problems and it's pretty much had a top and bottom end rebuild. And it only went back into the car last week. The car's been running on a dyno this week, and we are now at Donnington Park for a track day, or I'm heading to Donnington Park for a track day. And we're going to basically, as long as the car behaves itself and the engine bed's in okay, I'm going to be allowed to drive the car on circuit. I'm so excited. And this is a final shakedown because then Richard, the car then goes off this weekend, goes off to Spa, and he's racing at Spa next week. So it's going to be really cool. I am going to get to fulfill a childhood dream and drive a Lancia Delta Integrale racing car at Donnington Park. And this car does sound good. And what's really cool about that is Donnington Park was my home circuit when I was a kid. We used to come here all the time and watch racing of all different types. And my first ever track day I did was at Donnington Park. It's a circuit I know well and I love to bits. And I'm going to get to drive my first racing car at Donnington Park. So let's get cracking. Next stop, Donnington Park. Here we go. Welcome to Donnington Park. Anakin Pits. And we're just getting the car nice and warm. Kind of checked over things, made sure everything's okay. It's been fueled. The car's been running on a dyno this week. But you've just got to keep it nice and warm. But because it's a race engine, you can't let it idle. It's got to constantly just have a little heartbeat of rev. Make sure it's all warm, get all the fluids nice and warm. It's so cool. Okay, so with our garage behind, let's fill you in on the format of today, which is quite frankly ridiculous. So basically this morning's tests are all about just making sure the engine's bedded in and it's okay. We're going to be taking the car out in sort of 5 lap intervals, bring it in, check it, another 5 laps, bring it in, check it. And once I've done that 3 or 4 times, then it's my turn to get my race suit on and get behind the wheel of this car, and I'm just so excited for that. And then Richard's going to get behind the wheel and he's going to basically show me what the car can do, because I have absolutely no doubt that I'm going to not be able to exploit the full performance of that car. It's quite intimidating being you know, able to drive a proper race car. And then this afternoon Richard's got someone else coming in and they're going to be working on dry setup. This car goes to Spa for a race next weekend. I know actually normally it rains in Spa, but they've got a really good wet setup, but they want to really fine tune their dry setup, so they've got someone coming in to help them do that, and I can't wait to see how fast he's going to get that car to go. So I've been here quite a while and not yet introduced you to Richard, the very kind gentleman who's invited me to live a dream today.
Hello everybody on YouTube.
Welcome to YouTube. I'm going to put Richard's channel description in the link below, and I'll put a clip above right now, because he basically puts loads of stuff out about your car and your racing. So you've just finished the shakedown, 5 laps.
Yep.
Pleased with it?
Yep. The new engine feels stronger than the old one, which is good.
This is good.
And it didn't blow up, which is great.
This is good. And what's about to happen?
So you're going to have a go. We're going to do a few laps with yourself, and then we're going to swap seats, and I was going to have another go. Yeah. Which should be great.
So you're going to let me drive your beautiful car?
Yep.
Carefully?
Yep.
So I've now race attired.
Yes.
I've just got the Mickey taken out because Richard's just been out in his shorts, all cash, and I'm fully race suited up. But
it's hot in there. Yeah.
But I'm driving a racing car. I need to feel the part.
Yeah.
So let's go and jump in the car and. So mate, pedallers, here we go. Oh, strapped in. Camera's rolling. Very, very nervous, but massively excited. This is the fulfillment of a dream. And you guys need to tune in, because I've got some very, very exciting news I've just found out about, which I can't wait to share with you. But here we go.
So you won't be able to see anything out the back.
No.
So if you look at the mirror,
Yeah.
you can see virtually nothing out there. You see a bit more out here.
Yeah.
And you can't see that at all.
Is that because you just generally don't need to worry about what's behind you?
So John's going to direct us out.
Yeah.
Don't worry about these buttons and everything. I'll do all that.
Yeah. Normal H.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
And as John says, be positive.
Yeah.
But don't, it's not ramming it in.
Yeah.
But you have to do it quickly. So there's no foot down, have a think about it, then change gear. Because by that time the revs have dropped and you can't get it in. So you do it reasonably quickly.
Yeah.
Pedals really close together.
Yeah.
It's
so excited.
Yeah. So first gear is really tall.
Yeah.
So don't go off like a road car. Keep dragging the clutch.
Yeah.
Until we're going at least 10 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So take it easy.
I will. Don't worry.
And then I'll encourage you to go faster and faster.
Just need to get a feel for the car.
Yes.
And as I said, first time in a racing car, and they're so different. The wheels
are
really close. The box is different for the pedals. It's a
and you're a bit taller than me, so
exactly.
It's a bit more cramped.
Stuff, yeah.
guys, I am driving a racing car, for Christ's sake. Gently down into the old hairpin. Wow, this is just boyhood dream. This gearbox takes a real bit of getting used to. I've got some cars queuing behind me, so I'm just going to let them pass. So it's just a case of just trying to get the lines. This turning in this car is just unbelievable. The grip levels, and when you get out of the corner and you can really turn it on. Huh? Pits. Is it okay?
Yeah, fuel first. Running out of fuel.
Oh, okay. It just stuttered a little bit coming out, didn't it?
Could be a spark plug.
Wow.
It's all right.
Yeah.
You all right? Yeah.
And it sounded like it was misfiring as we're coming in.
My God, that is so different to driving anything else. But we just had a bit of a misfire coming out a couple of the corners, so we just come in to check. Getting out the...
The steering wheel out on the better side. You're a bit thinner than me. Try to take steering wheel. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. At least you enjoyed it.
That was immense. What a car you've got. No wonder you go so quick in it.
Yeah. Well, that's the idea.
You can't. I haven't driven the circuit for 15 years. If I came there in a road car, you'd get the lines quite quickly, but there's so many other things going through your head.
Oh yeah.
The braking performance is like no road car that driven. So, like you're saying, I was braking way too early and not enough. Gearbox takes some getting used to. Driving on the wrong side of the car took a bit of getting used to as well. But especially coming to the little chicane there, you just bounce it off the curbs and it's just so sticky. And then I didn't really. The acceleration's amazing.
It's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
No,
wow.
It's a visceral experience. Your ears are ringing.
And it's just such a classic, iconic car. I'm so chuffed. So, guys, you guys need to follow Richard and make. He's going to Spa. When he went to Spa?
We leave Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
Less than a week.
Yeah.
So that's why we're hoping.
Yeah. Let's keep your fingers crossed. Hope it was just some wiring, not me doing anything else.
Do you want to come have a look?
Yeah. Let's have a look what the problem is.
Is this so these run one coil per cylinder. So
Yeah.
a normal race car, it's just what we call a pack.
Yeah.
Because these are motorsport coil packs. It's just this wire.
Ah, okay. I could breathe a sigh of relief.
So you didn't do anything?
Well, I came in and I was like, have I broken it?
No.
So then, guys, let's just take stock of what just happened. Sadly, it was cut short a little bit because we had a misfire. There's basically one of the connections on
on top of one of the ignition coils just has come loose, so they're just resoldering a new connector on there, and then we'll be back out. And then now Rich is going to take me out to drive. My feedback during the driving probably wasn't that good. Honestly, it's an assault on your senses. It's not like if you think, oh, I can drive a fast road car around a circuit and then I'll get into a race car and it'll be the same. It's just not. The whole environment's different. The pedal box for me was a little bit close because it's obviously set up for Richard and I've got quite long legs, so I struggled with just getting my feet on the pedals properly. It's a dog box, so you've really got to put the gears through, and I missed a couple of gears. I was massively worried about over revving the engine, and I did, coming into the S's there, I just kind of changed a bit early and it did go a bit high, but nothing too bad apparently, thankfully. And then just the whole feel, the steering feel is amazing, but the big thing is the brakes. I was being such a pussy on the brake. You've really got to, they're proper racing brakes, so you go in deep and you smash your foot into the brakes, and then the pedal then will go beyond, and then you can heel toe. I was really struggling to kind of get the heel toe in, but it's just amazing. So we're just having to wait at the end of the pit lane for a red flag to be cleared away.
All set, engine's warm.
I don't think much of your aircon.
We'd open the windows.
Yeah, this is the aircon in a racing car. Yeah, there we go. So we're now just warming up. We've got a beautiful classic car in front of us. Down into the old hairpin. What was the old Starkey's Bridge, and off we go. Oh man alive. 8, there you go, warm the brakes up through McLean's. Yeah, I see what you mean, get the brakes warm, ride the curbs, warm the tyres, really chuck it about. Yeah, I wasn't braking nearly hard enough. On to the main straight, down to the S's. Down into the S's, late braking. Oh yeah, this car's got some brakes on it. Through the S's, bang, bang on the curbs, into the start finish straight, off we go. Changing gear at 7,000 RPM. Car started to warm up. Intercoms. Late apex, turn in. Coming around, that's Redgate actually, then coming down into the Craner curves, going wide and then cutting down into the Craner curves. Bang! Oh my goodness me. Oh, a bit of sideways down there. Oh, we're starting to really fly now. Sideways. You see, he's throwing the car around, so it's moving underneath us. I can feel the car moving. Just lovely and soft at the back, really throwing it together on the brakes. See, you forget this car's four-wheel drive. He's absolutely giving it the beats here. 2 road cars in front, hard on the brakes, chuck it in. Alfa Romeo Quadrifoglio. Giulia Quadrifoglio is just about to get it in a big way. Off we go. Tell you what, he's bloody quick. Quadrifoglio, binned, late on the brakes. Oh yeah, that's got some brakes. And then chuck it in, ride, bounce the curbs, off the curbs, get in, come on. Oh, I just love going in racing cars. You can tell Richard's at one with his car. He's just feel the car moving underneath us, down into the old hairpin, late on the brake, chuck it in, back end a little bit loose, just a little bit of correction there, opposite lock. Oh, this is just a childhood dream come true. I sat on the back Ayrton Senna here in the European Grand Prix start, and the vehicle sitting on the grid. He was first by the end of the first lap. You know, pedalers, thanks to you amazing people subscribing to my channel, I get opportunities like this to share with you, and it's really quite something special. And the really cool thing is that John, who prepares this car, also prepares Renault Clios. In fact, he prepared the car that we're just about to overtake, and he made an offer to me this morning. He's asked me if I want to go racing in a Renault Clio with him. So basically, guys, I am going to get to fulfill a dream. I'm going to go racing. We're going to talk about it a little bit more today, and the plan will be to bring you a range of different videos. We're going to do a test day so I learn to drive the car, and then we're actually going to go and do a proper race meeting, and I'm going to get to see if I can be a racing driver. And that's all because of you guys, and I have to say, it's making me quite emotional. I really am. You can drive, man. This guy can drive a car. That was exceptional. So the beauty of this car is it's got full telemetry, so you can show me how bad I've done or how well you've done.
So last time I raced here was last September, and I qualified the car on 8th with a 1:19.4.
Right.
So today,
a 1:19.4. Yeah.
So today, because you were in the car, and you know it's a track day, you don't put it all on the all on the line on the track day.
Yeah.
I did a 22.9.
Okay. Yes.
And your best lap time was a 30.85.
Yeah. That's a lot of seconds slower.
It is.
So that, pedalers, is the difference between someone who thinks they can drive and someone who can.
So this is your session.
Yeah.
Throttle position.
That's the throttle position, yeah, and that's yours.
Yes.
I was looking after your car.
This is a boost.
Yeah, and that's yours.
And then this is RPM.
Right, okay. So yeah, I didn't want to, apart from that spike there.
Yes, that was a downshift, wasn't it?
Yeah. So Rob's arrived, we're just getting him settled into the car, making sure he's comfy, and he's going to go out, really push this car and just see what the track setup's like and how that needs to change. Rob is back out again. That was fascinating. He did 2 laps, came back in and said the dampers need to be set on the front to this, on the back to that, and the clutch isn't quite right. So we've made the changes and he's gone back out, but the difference between, you know, I think I'm an okay driver and then find out I'm actually not going to sit in a race car, then Richard's at one level and then this guy is just on a different level. Really interesting, but I'm going to bring the video to a close here, guys, because we've got lots of stuff, and Richard, quite right, he doesn't want anything around what setup and all of that kind of stuff. It's very competitive, the class he races in. But I have to say a huge thank you to Richard and to John, who prepared the car, and for John, who's also given me the opportunity to race a Clio later this year. We're going to exchange details and make that happen. I'm really hoping we're looking towards the beginning of September for that, so stay tuned. I cannot believe there's an opportunity for me to bring you a series of basically learning to be a racing driver. I'm going to do a test day, a setup day, and then hopefully a full race weekend. So I will leave that to you, but I hope you've enjoyed that video. If you have done so, give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol for plenty more content to come. It's been a very, very special day. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next film, guys. You take care. Drive safe.